Hi, my name is Courtney Douglas, and this is my cultural event project. So I decided to do my cultural event project on the Punjabi Virsa Arts and Cultural Academy. So I was able to attend this company's performance, and the company's name is Nachdi Jawani, and they have dance performances that represent the Indian culture. So this is the flyer for the event. It was held April 7th, and it's called the Nachdi Jawani Youth Festival, and they had two shows throughout the day with over 60 teams. So it's a big day, big opportunities for these kids to perform their cultural dances, and the dances included Bhangra and Gita, so it was a Bhangra and Gita competition. As well as they have a website, so it's easy to follow along. And also they have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So if anyone wants to follow along, join, they make it very available and easy for people. So this is an overview of the event. So the Nachdi Jawani group is portraying the essence of Punjabi dance, music, art, song, drama, and poetry. It's full of young, energetic, and enthusiastic members, and it promotes the Punjabi culture within the community and as well as other communities. So the Nachdi Jawani group was introduced as the Punjabi Veka. So the Nachdi Jawani is the first Punjabi group in Ontario, Canada, and it's it's a big event, as I said before, and it's the first ever academy that includes Bhangra, Gita, and Dole in Ontario, Canada. They have four locations: Gore, Beauvais, Toronto, and Melanie. So these are a few pictures that I took while I was there. There's many, like each location performed, and of course more than one group performed for each location, and the ages range from 8 years old to about 17 years old. Also, I was able to talk to some people that were there to tell me more about the event, and they gave me some really good feedback. So here's a little bit of that.
It's all about the culture and things like that.
Yeah.
They're putting our cultural songs on and having good time there.
It's our like we are from northern part of India.
Okay.
Our from Punjab state, right?
Okay.
So this is our kind of a cultural dance there, in back home.
Okay. So as they mentioned, so this is an opportunity for the youth and the kids to perform their cultural dances from back home, and from back home in India. And again, like this is a Punjabi cultural group, and Punjabi people are an ethnic group who are associated with the Punjabi region of South Asia, specifically the northern part, so which would be the continent of India. So the Punjabi is separated, is divided between Punjabi India and also Punjabi Pakistan. So this group is a representation of Punjabi India and their cultural dances. So why I chose this event? So Canada is a very multicultural country, and Ontario has a percent of foreign-born people that is much higher than the national average. So just being where I live, there's a lot of Indian culture, and I thought it'd be interesting just to explore that a little bit more. And also my neighbor recommended this event for me to go watch. Her daughter and her son actually participated in this event a few times, and they love it. The kids, they enjoy it all the time. They dress up, and now they're actually volunteering at the event. So it was perfect. I'm glad I was able to go. I'm glad I was able to be here while during that this event time. And in relation to the course, as discussed in the course and in the book, in the textbook, more than 5.3% of the population of the United States, some 18.9 million people, are of the Asian heritage, and that includes Indians, not American Indians, but Indians from like the continent India, and in the United States, the Asian Indians make up the fastest growing subgroup in the country, and I believe a lot of there's, as I said before, there's a huge percent of the Indian culture in Canada as well. And also what I found interesting about the textbook was that traditional healings and practices are based in Hinduism, which the major religion for both is the Chinese and Asian Indians. So this information was interesting to me as I'm surrounded by this culture, so that's why I wanted to find a cultural group that I could attend, or a cultural event that I could attend pertaining to this culture. So the Nachdi Jawani is made up of important facts and important values to the company, which is culture, fitness, and passion. The dances that the kids perform are of high energy, high intensity, so that's where the fitness component comes in. And of course, they're performing their cultural dances, and performing with a lot of passion and drive, and just wanting to give it their best shot, and do the best that they can do in performing their cultural routines and dances from back home. So the Nachdi Jawani is committed in creating Bhangra awareness, which is the dances that they do. The Punjabi Vaka aims to raise the level of cultural knowledge, and the Punjabi brings a physical training aspect, as I said before. It involves a lot of toning of the body conditioning that is fun and enjoyable, because you're having fun while doing these dances and performing and showing your culture. And another important part for the passion part is that it helps to keep the tradition alive. It helps to bring the tradition into this modern day culture. So some of the equipment that they use during these dances include the Bhangra scissors slap, and it's like this image here in the bottom left corner, and they use it in almost all the dances while I was there. So I thought it was really cool. It's made of wood with many X's put together, small shapes of X's put together. And it's used in the dances of Bhangra and Malwa Gira. So I was able to witness that while I was there. And here's a clip of the performances, of one of the performances. Sorry. So that was when they're using the scissor sap. And another equipment that they use is called the Khunde. Um, Pardon, I'm not saying it correctly, but it's pronounced the Khunde. I obviously don't have the accent, but yeah, it's pronounced the Khunde, and it's a 5 foot long stick that is hooked on. It has a hook on the top of it, and they're made very light and durable. Because as you can see, they some of their dance moves is that they have it above their head and like they're swinging it, and they're young kids, so I imagine it should be light and easy to handle. So here's another video of them using this equipment. So how different was this from what I normally do? It was extremely different. It's not my culture. It's different in so many ways. The Punjabi culture, the Indian culture have different rituals, beliefs, music, and dancing. I really enjoyed the music and the dancing. Again, it was much different. Their costumes are so unique, and it's very detailed oriented. So it's really different from what I would normally be in. I usually just attend church. I'm a Christian Baptist, and I just attend church on Sundays. My cultural background is Jamaican, so we don't really have many like rituals, like dances like that. However, we have like different songs, musics that people eventually create music to, but it's nothing compared to this, and I really appreciated the art and what they do. So this is some more pictures. Overall, I loved the event. It was a great experience. There's actually another event coming up in August, as I'm taking a picture beside the poster there, which might, it's another big event, and it'd be really interesting to go to. I think it'd be a really great time. And those in the middle are some of the performers that I got to take a picture with. They're very nice, and gave me a lot of feedback and how they started in the program from when they're young, and they love every moment of it. They're telling me that they have this event twice a year, and they take part of it in it all the time. So it was nice to hear from the performers themselves about how they felt about the event. And then this is another picture of one of the performances. And this is actually my favorite video while I was there, so take a look. So as you can see, that was a lot of high energy, intensity, and these girls worked like obviously have to be working hard all year round, as all the participants do. Um, it's very tough to perform these dances, these performances, but they train so hard, and it just shows how passionate and how hard they work, because I feel like that was incredible to do. So even though it was a different culture for me, just being there, it a little bit uncomfortable at first, but just because it was different. But they made it so nice. The people that were surrounded by me were talking to me about it the whole time, like what it was about, and it just made me feel more comfortable just being there. And I really enjoyed it, and would probably go back again to the next performance that's in August. But I really enjoyed it, and I loved the opportunity to be able to attend the event. So that's all. Thank you for listening. That concludes my presentation.